Okay, we return, so let us see who this is. We all know who it is. Yep, it's him. And... Aha.
Prince Olivert.
And Major Vander.
I'm glad to see you all again.
Your slack-jawed amazement says it all. It looks like this will be quite the crowd-pleaser during its grand unveiling in Heimdallr.
Wait, what grand unveiling?
Man, I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Still, the prince is just here in a supporting capacity today, to say nothing of myself. The real stars of the show are the airship and this fine gentleman we have aboard. Sorry.
Who may you be referring to?
It's been quite some time. I see many familiar faces gathered here today, and several I've yet to have the pleasure of meeting.
That sounds familiar. I think I know who it is.
Is that?
I know that voice.
Oh my god. He's got the hat and everything.
The Radiant Blade Master?
That's Captain Blade Master to you.
Father.
So that's Laura's dad? Wait, who's the what now?
And look, Toval's with him too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about you. This isn't quite how I expected our grand reunion to go, but that's for sure.
What are you doing up there? And what's with the hat?
That's what I thought. I'm a captain now. Allow me to introduce you. This is Captain Victor S. Arseid, who will be assuming command of this ship.
So that's what this is about.
I'll fill you in on the details another time.
What in the name of Adios is that?
Oh, here's Patrick. And everyone else. Gawking.
Wow, what a pretty ship.
This thing's a real piece of work.
Incredible! And I've heard about the specs, but the numbers don't do it justice. Looks even better live than on paper.
Oh, and the principal's here to join us as well. Wow.
Principal Van Dyke, you too?
Could someone fill us in on what exactly is going on here?
Your bafflement is quite understandable. The chairman of the board proposed a change to your travel arrangements for this month's field study.
Wow. We certainly like this arrangement, that's for sure.
He's agreed to deliver all of you to your respective destinations aboard this airship.
So we're literally getting the royal treatment. Very nice.
What? We'll be riding in style.
Agreed.
He's mainly taking it on its maiden voyage to unveil the ship to the nation. We're just kind of along for the ride.
Yay.
You'll be headed to the capital first, but from there, it'll be a straight shot to Ruhr.
Wow. I'm not sure what to say.
Oh, this is all so sudden. I think I need to sit down.
Well, should we be off, Your Highness?
Yes, that sounds marvelous. With that, let me be the first to welcome you, Class 7. Aboard the second Arseid-class high-speed cruiser, the Courageous.
Ah, okay. So this one's called the Courageous. Cool. So I'm assuming the first ship they mentioned in the last part, that's from the Trails in the Sky game, and this is for this game. Kind of cool. Very cool. Alright, same day at 9:30 a.m. or p.m., whatever whatever area. Okay. Alright, second RC class, high-speed cruiser, Courageous. Or a sail, sorry. Oh, here we go. Whee! It definitely seems fast, that's for sure. Oh, we're passing over Maiden Park. And some of the same people. We just did like a circle, like, yo, check us out. Ooh, I like the music. Alto Street. And OST District. Or Ost District, sorry. Oh, look who it is. The Master Thief. He's probably thinking, I could steal that ship. I'm like, oh god. And Central Station Plaza. And the RMP. Not even a high-speed trains could hope to match that. That may be true, but we still have our own strengths. How's the investigation coming along? Well, they've been pretty blatant about trying to obstruct us, so basically about what we expected. The same is true in other areas as well. Understood. Respond with pattern 13. I'll head there myself this afternoon. Yes, ma'am. Alright. This is... oh, the... yeah, Estrella Girls' School. Alright, the sister and the princess.
My, what a spectacular sight! My brother told me all about it, but there's no substitute for seeing it soar through the skies. Simply beautiful! Yes, it really is. You're up there, aren't you, Rean?
Yeah, you haven't heard the screams yet, by the way, because we're going so fast and no one's strapped in their seatbelts yet. Alright, so here's the palace. Alright, maybe it's because I haven't seen them yet, but these two are the king and queen, aren't they? Wow. My bad. Because we always see, yeah, we see the crown prince, the princess, and Olivert, but we haven't seen the king and queen. We only see Chancellor Osborne, so that's interesting.
That's the courageous. Olivert finally finished his airship.
His airship. Alright, kind woman. It's a fine ship, isn't it? Prince Olivert seems to have gone to quite a lot of trouble having it built. Is this the wind of change you intend to release across our staid and troubled land? Go, my son, and show me the caliber of a man you can be. Alright, so I guess I was right. That is the king and queen. Cool. I wonder if they were mentioned in the Trails in the Sky. Possibly. You guys will tell me, won't you? Alright, so Chancellor's office. What the hell? Can you believe it's been almost 2 years already? Alright, that's Lecter. And look how far our debaucherous prince has managed to come. Partnering with Liberal to make a second Arseid, I can't pronounce it, Arseid, I guess, class airship, then cruising over the capital. I suppose that's one way to stick it to you for outmaneuvering him at the trade conference.
Let him have his fun for now.
Whoa. What scene was that from?
This was certainly an unexpected play on his part. He and that band of students he likes to ship across the country have proven a never-ending source of entertainment.
Oh, ha ha ha.
But now, my dear Prince Olivert, we have reached a decisive point. The board has been prepared, every piece in its place. Can you turn the tides in your favor? I look forward to finding out.
Alright, not gonna lie, I am kind of glad with all these cutscenes that we did split the part, because That would have been way too long for our first part. But anyway, oh wow, yeah, we're cruising. Yeah, U-turns. Make sure we don't get shot down by the railguns. Wait, what? Alright, so Nordia Province, southern edge, over the Schwarz-Durash barrier. I hope I pronounced that right. Alright, so what happens now? Alright, cool. The bridge. It's currently 10:02, and we have a north-northwesterly wind blowing at a speed of 11 arg. Observer chrono. We just passed through the Schwarz-Drache barriers, airspace into the province of Nordia. Engineer Voyager, current speed is 3050 SPH. We've reached full cruising velocity.
Maintain current course and speed. Follow the Nordia main line, maintaining a distance of 200 arg.
Aye, aye, Captain. Hellsman Graft. So this is what the bridge of a cruiser looks like. It's all kind of making my head spin. If I'm not mistaken, this ship is equipped with the Epstein Foundation's latest information processing system. Huh. So you actually managed to get the Rainford Group, Zeiss Central Factory, and the Epstein Foundation to collaborate. I suppose you would be the most well-informed on matters of technology. It took the combined effort of countless supporters to take this airship from blueprint to beauty. I caused a great many people no small amount of trouble gathering the technology and funds to build it. It's nice to know even princes have trouble with financing sometimes. Alas, it's true. I had to borrow quite a sum from a number of sources, the Emperor himself among them. But all my labors are bore fruit, and we were able to build an airship that met all my ideal specifications. At a length of 75 arg, it's almost twice the size of the original Arseid. Alright, it's Arseid, yeah. Alright, so, and with its sporting 20 of ZCF's high-performance engines, it can achieve a top speed of roughly 3,000 SPH. Not quite as fast as the Arseid's 3,600 SPH, but the Courageous boasts high armor and interception capabilities. Good grief, she's memorized all the specs already. So I'm assuming the Courageous is more for combat, while the other one is for high speed. Okay, kind of cool. I think. I'm just guessing here. Alright, so still, the more I hear about it, the more unbelievable it sounds. Sounds like he's compensating for something. Oh, shit! Me. Wow. I heard something like this was in development, but I never would have imagined you packed this much power into it. Well, now we have a rough idea how extravagant this ship is. But I don't understand is why my father is sitting in the captain's seat. He's not even part of the military. Unless, Father, did you actually enlist in the Imperial Army? I can understand why you might be perplexed. However, this ship isn't a part of any military force. Huh? So wait, is it officially regarded as the property of the Imperial family? Precisely. I intend the ship to give wings to a third faction of sorts. I'll connect it to both the Imperial and Provincial armies. To that end, I could think of no finer captain than Viscount Arseid. Well, that at least explains some of it. I see what you're getting at. Yeah. The fastest airship in the Empire, captained by the Radiant Blade Master. Couldn't ask for a stronger deterrent than that. I'll say. Well, that's my hope anyway. About half of the crew here are on loan from my division, the 7th Armored. The rest are civilians, representing a variety of nationalities and social classes. As for me, I'm here because I'm just that good at gathering information. They also tasked me at the point man for keeping in touch with the guild and all its local branches. Makes sense to me. Toval's definitely a good choice. He's got tact and patience to spare. Me, on the other hand, I'm more the face-punching type. Okay. Frankly, I'm still shocked we're here. I never have imagined we'd be flying in such a marvel of a ship with such a distinguished crew. You got me curious, though. Are you intending to tour the whole Empire like this? That's our plan, yes. The hope is that it might help assuage some of the tension that's been building across the nation. And if we happen to intimidate the ILF while we're at it, all the better. Ah. That makes sense, considering they got their own airship, too. The ID and the RMP seem to be keeping them in check for now. But having a ship like this in the air will definitely put even more pressure on the Liberation front. In other words, the ship allows me to kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Genius, isn't it? And if I ever feel the urge to stretch my wings, I can take to the skies whenever the mood strikes me. Perhaps one day I'll even be able to put on a recital soaring in the skies above Heimdallr. Well, putting aside certain idiotic flights of fancy, at this speed it should take less than an hour to reach Rower. Feel free to make yourselves at home while you're aboard. Aside from restricted areas like the engine room, you get the run of the ship. Go on and poke around. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks. I think I'll take you up on that. Wait, so we get to explore? Oh, hold on. And that's how we end up flying to our destinations aboard the Empire's newest, most cutting-edge cruiser. But we didn't just sit and look out of the windows, of course, since we had the captain's permission. We each set about exploring the Courageous, seeing what this top-of-the-line airship had to offer. Oh, shit. Excuse me. Oh, wow, we get to explore the ship. Kind of cool. This shit, guy, I feel like I'm back in Final Fantasy X. You know, when we first get on the airship. Our controller, Maya. I knew that the captain's daughter would be coming on board, but seeing them talk is rather heartwarming. Please relax and leave the operation of the airship to us. The crew here come from a wide range of backgrounds, but we're all confident in our skills. I happen to have been scattered from the Epstein Foundation by Prince Olivert himself. What a unique, fascinating person he is. Okay, cool. And then here's Laura and the captain. Honestly, you could have told me about this a little sooner. And is this the reason you've been busy so lately? I apologize for the secrecy, but much of this project fell under the veil of strict confidentiality. There are some things I'm forbidden to speak of, even to my daughter. I'm sure you realize that. But Klaus must have known, right? Well, why was he allowed to know while I was left in the dark? Well, we're really honored to have been invited aboard, though. We can rest a bit easier once we arrive in Rower, knowing we had an Imperial escort. Indeed you can. The Provincial Army will have a little choice but accommodate you. This ship's purpose is to act as a deterrent to both factions, as well as the ILF. By doing that, we hope that Courageous will hold the old guard at bay long enough for something new to take root. I'm sure it will. They chose wisely in naming you captain. Still, I assume that's not the ship's only purpose. Well, true. Building an airship this advanced seems excessive if all you're going to use it as is a deterrent. Laura's right. There has to be some other purpose it was made to fulfill. Very perceptive of you. I regret that I wasn't able to discuss this with you properly when you were in Legram last month. But I'm proud to see how much you've grown just since you enrolled at the academy. I have my class to thank for that. Learning alongside them has been a constant source of insights. And, alright, so tell me, Rean, how's she doing? Is Laura getting along with other students? Huh? I think she's been fitting in fine. I see. That's reassuring to hear. At times, I worry that growing up in a sword-fighting household caused her to end up less than well-rounded than her peers. I hope you and the others will continue looking out for her. Of course. We're glad she's with us. I can't imagine Class 7 without her. I can't help but get the feeling that she's something more to you than simply a classmate. Oh, here we go. The fatherly conversation with the male guy. Whatever the truth may be, I hope you'll continue treating her as the lady she is. I'm not one to abide inappropriate behavior toward my daughter. I don't have the faintest idea what you're talking about, but I like to think I know how to conduct myself toward my classmates. Good, good. That's what I wanted to hear. Or she'll be fighting me again. On top of the airship. What are the two of you going on about with all your whispering and your furtive glances? It's nothing you need to concern yourself with. Just a little discussion between men. You needn't worry. We'll be sure to get you to your field study safely. As a student of Thor's, I expect you to give it your utmost. Huh? He really does care about her. Oh yeah. Okay. Anything else from these two? Nevertheless, being ferried to our destination in an airship like this makes me feel as though I could take on the world. While we won't be in the same group during the field study, I hope that it's rewarding for one. It's a rewarding one for both of us. Agreed. Anything else? Okay, cool. That is true. I'm gonna miss Laura in our group. She's our heavy hitter. All right, and the captain. Can I talk to the captain? There we go. All right. Hello. Allow us to escort you to your destination. I hope your field study proves to be a fruitful one. Just don't forget to conduct yourselves as students of Thor should during your time there. Anything else? Okay. Here's Machias. Yeah, everything on this airship is really cutting edge. Prince Olivert does love his surprises. First his return to Heimdallr on the Arseid, and now this. Anything else? Okay, so let's check out the crew down here. Oh, here's Gaius. We're cruising along so smoothly that it almost feels like we're one with the wind. It's like the ship is a crimson Pegasus soaring through the sky. We're really lucky to know who we know. I can't imagine many people will ever get to experience something like this. We owe the winds, and then God is our thanks. That's very true, man. We wouldn't have this pimped out ship for ourselves if we didn't have any connections, you know? Right, that's it? Okay. This guy? Officer... Oh, God damn, the camera angle. Officer... Oh, God. Okay, sorry. Hello there. I'm Curtis, the radio officer. This is your first time on the bridge of a military airship. If you see one, you've seen them all. Really. The main difference being that the Courageous is still new and shiny. Well, that and the fact that the ship and its entire crew are unaffiliated with either faction. That's unusual. Alright, Courageous is completely unaffiliated with the major factions in Erebonia. However, our crew might be from the 7th Armored Division, but despite being part of the army, they're neutral too. Their position is pretty similar to Prince Olivert's, actually. Major Vander is a good example of that. Excuse me. Alright, there we go. And then this guy, Engineer Voyager. Engine room, come in. Can you hear me? We reached maximum cruising speed. All green here on the bridge. Oh, hold on. Engine 4 is struggling a bit. Can you give it a look? And... Engine room, come in. Can you hear me? Oh, okay, same thing. Gotcha. And then... He's the... Helmsman Graft. Hey there. I'm Graft. I'm from the Imperial Army's Air Force. I have to say, though, I've never seen a ship like this. And as if that wasn't enough to get excited about, I get to work under the Radiant Blade Master himself. If Prince Olivert wants to bring about that ideal of his, the Blade Master is the right guy to have in his corner. Safe to say that I'm looking forward to seeing just what effect this airship has on the world. Everyone here is well aware that we're working with a legend and Captain Arseid. If Prince Olivert wants to bring about the ideal of his, he picked the right guy to do it with. Safe to say that I can't wait to see how this airship changes the world. Alright, cool. You're missing someone. And then Observer Chrono. Welcome to Courageous's bridge. You might not believe it, but Helmsman Graft's exceptionally good at his job. I'll notice even the slightest diversion in our course too, so no need to worry. And everyone here on the bridge is a specialist in their field, so there's no need to worry. We'll get you to your destination safe and sound. Alright, that's good to know. They're missing more people! Oh my god! Alright, so that is it of the bridge, so I guess we can explore more. Oh wow, okay, good. No more weird transitions. And... Oh, okay. So we just keep going then. 3F Junction area, TF Hold. I guess we can check out TF Hold first. Or I'm assuming that's first floor. I'm an idiot. Whatever. Oh. Alright. The Hold. What's over here? Oh, okay, the engine room. That's off limits. Gotcha. And then this guy, crew member. You'll find the ship's hangar beyond here. Feel free to go in if you like. Unfortunately, though, we can't let you into the factory and engine room opposite. Excuse me. We got armored cars and other armaments in the hangar. You're free to take a look if you like, but try not to mess around with anything. And what's this dude? No, Milliam, don't do it! Something explodes. Alright, Head Mechanic Backner. Whew! Getting the ship ready for today was a real struggle. ZCF and the Epstein Foundation's help really greased the wheels, though. So yeah, welcome to the Courageous. This baby is the most state-of-the-art airship in the world, hands down. Okay. Who else is it? Wow, okay, so a couple of people. Alright, so these two. Cutscene. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I had no idea the Rainford Company was involved in developing something at this scale all the time. Then I found out it was a collaboration with the Epstein Foundation and ZCF. And on top of that, she's got her hands in the development of our Arcus units too. It's way too much work for one person. How many projects does Mother have under her wing right now? Well, I'm afraid I can't give a simple answer to that. But suffice to say, the chairman only knows about a small number of projects in development by the Rainford Group. Lately, the directors have. I knew it. Oh? Hello, Master Rean. Sorry, am I interrupting something? No, it's okay. Teehee, have you finished exploring the airship? I expect it'll be a while longer before we reach Rower. Finished? I don't think I've even seen half of it yet. It's kind of overwhelming. I'm looking forward to landing at Rower, though. It's been a while since I've seen the industrial metropolis. It's not too far from my hometown, so I'd always hear about it in passing. Oh, that's right, you're from Ymir, so I guess you would then. You want a little refresher? I can bring you up to speed on all things Rower. Sure, why not? Rower used to be a factory town, but it grew into a hotspot for technology as a result of its steel and heavy industry. The population is around 200,000, and since the city's in the Nordia province, it's under Marquis Ragnar's jurisdiction. Ah, that's right. I still find it kind of wild that Angelica is his daughter. You know, last time I visited, it felt like the whole city was man-made. Trees and grass were rare sights. It made it kind of hard to tell how large the city really is. Hehe, well, the city itself is basically one giant structure, divided into several levels. It's been expanded so many times that even long-time residents occasionally wind up in places they don't recognize. Why, I lost count of the number of times I had to go pick up Lady Alyssa when she lost her way. That was when I was a kid. Don't say it like it still happens. But really, it was a long time ago. Something tells me we're looking at the not quite so distant past. Anyway, north of Rowers is the Sen Iron Mine. The iron mine there makes its way into most of the Rainford Group's products in some form or other. The amount of ore they get... Oh god, so much reading. Sorry, guys. The amount of ore they get from just that one mine is immense. The Empire would be a different place today without it. I don't doubt it. Even our text was mentioned the set... God damn it, the mine. There. It's been vital to the Empire since back before the Orbital Revolution. In the center of Rower, you can't miss the Rainford Group's corporate headquarters, which is also basically my house. Honestly, I was hoping I wouldn't have to go back anytime soon. Alyssa. I guess there's no point in moping about it now. We've yet to have a field study that didn't spiral into some sort of hectic adventure, but I'm ready if you are. We'll just take it as it comes. Hehe, I'll be wishing you all the best. Oh my god, sorry, that was a lot of reading. Alright, so Sharon again? We should be arriving at Rower soon. Please allow me to escort you to the person in charge of your training exercise once we do. I guess we know who that would be. Don't say it. I didn't even want to think about it. Alright. Okay, and then Alyssa? I never would have expected I'd return to Rower like this. Oh well, there's no point in wasting my energy worrying. There's no telling what's going to happen during the field study, so let's just hope it's a good one. Okay. And then there's 2 more people, right? Yeah, 2 more. And then Peyton? Splendid. Take a look, Peyton. We're cruising so fast yet we remain completely stable, just as my test predicted we would. That's great. This is a big win for the both of us. Haha, I never could have done it without you. I owe you one. Heya, name's Peyton. I'm a mechanic from ZCF. I was actually in charge of maintenance on the Arseid, which is why they scooped me up for the Courageous here. The more work you do on something, the more attached you get to it. The Courageous is like my child at this point. It kind of chokes me up to see it finally take flight. Alright, and there's always something special about a ship's first flight. It's like watching your kids strike out on their own. Well, except for the fact that I'll be sticking with it until the very end. Alright, and then this guy? Oh, my apologies, I got a bit overexcited. I'm Thomas, a professor from the Rower Institute of Technology. Fluid mechanics are my specialty. I had a part in the designing this airship's hull, you see. I honestly can't believe that my calculations of us surpassing 3,000 SPH in such a huge ship were spot on. I'm so happy I could jump for joy. And breaking 3,000 SPH on a ship as big as the Courageous was thought to be impossible. Looks like it was only near impossible. It took countless experiments to finally design a hull that could do it, so it's amazing to see all that hard work pay off. Anything else? Okay. Alright, so I think we explored everywhere now, right? Or not everywhere, like just this whole floor. There's no hidden items, right? I hope not. Okay, so let's go. I'm actually going to go ahead and split the part right here, guys. So I think probably the next one will actually be able to finish exploring the ship and make it to Rower at least. That way we should be ready for next time. But again, we're still exploring the ship, so we'll worry about that later. Here we go. Okay, so hang tight, guys. We will be right back.